Good morning, happy Sunday morning. Incredibly hot again here in the south, which I don't care for. So much though, I've had a few days where I've not painted at all because it's been so ridiculously hot. And then you put the overhead lights on and the illuminated magnifier, and it's just ridiculous. And even with a wet palette, the paint sort of dries out. So it's been days where I've not painted at all. So first things first. He knows I've already said it, but I'll say it again. I'll just reiterate what everybody's been saying. And it's very true what everybody's been saying. P-Beckus, we wish you all well. You can lick this thing. So, sending you our best wishes. Isn't that right? Yeah. What are you doing here anyway? Okay, you will stay here, that's fine. Yeah, so, I forgot what I was going to say now. Mentioning things can you sit down a minute, Charlie? There you go. Mentioning things Australian, I was listening to the shortwave last night, and there was Australian radio amateurs to be heard coming in from that distance. I actually couldn't hear them, but just people talking to them. It's frustrating. I can seem to get just about anywhere, but I just can't get them Australian stations. Whether it's my antennas up in the loft and not outside, which is not helping, I don't know. Frustrating. I'll try something else tonight. I've set my receiver in a slightly different configuration now, so try something else tonight or tomorrow morning. Anyway, that's for another channel, for another day. Here's something before I get on to what I'm supposed to be getting on to. Yay! My first date palm. But I'm going to have to repot this one already. Look. It's pot bound already, that quickly. But that's my first date palm. So I'll repot that in a bit. And no news on the bananas. The bananas take a lot longer. It can take anywhere from like a couple of months, a few weeks, a couple of months to like 6-7 months. So no news on the bananas. But they are first date palm. Hooray! Gone back to the chocolate box on the wet palettes. Gone back to the chocolate box. Couldn't get on with that Masterson Stay Wet palette or Stay Dry palette. Even with my own paper on it, I just couldn't do it. It's the worst palette of all the ones I've tried. I don't know what people rave about it for on YouTube and stuff. I honestly don't know. I just couldn't get on with it at all. And it's probably going to be something I'm never going to use again. It's just, no, I just can't get on with it. Can't get on. I don't know what it was. Just can't get on with it. So I've gone back to the chocolate box, which is far better, far better. But we will try some others. We'll still try some others. Our British Airborne are all but finished. Had I not had a few days off due to the heat, they would have been finished, but they're all but finished. I can finish them today. It's just a few highlights on the hands and the weapons, and that's it, they're done. You gotta, I think with these miniatures, whatever scale or size you're doing, I think it's a case you've got to reach a point where you say, how much work do I put into these? How much do I give them? because you could be faffing and fiddling around with them forever and a day. I mean, you know, and I have a lot of stuff I want to get on with, so you got to know when to draw the line. You know, how much highlighting do you do, and how much of this and how much of that do you give them. But anyway, not the best light to show you this. If anything, I tell you something. If anything lets these figures down, it's the hands. The hands on some of these figures are not good. They're really you gotta make the best of a bad job, if that makes sense. It's difficult on some of them. The hands are not that good at all, and you've got to sort of make the best of it. Yeah, just a little bit of highlighting on the hands and the weapons. Oh, and do the badge on his beret. But outside of that, that's more or less them finished. I mean, they're nice for what they are, don't get me wrong. I mean, you know, they're not kid figures or alpine miniatures or anything like that. They are what they are. They're just airfix figures. And they're like, oh, I don't know, late 60s, early 70s, something like that. So you've got to allow for that. But you know, to build the backbone of a an army, they're none so bad, really. They're not so bad. Guy with the brain gun. The helmets have worked out very well with the sponge mix we put on the helmets. That's worked out very well. You'll get a better look at them when I've finished and based them. I'll put them on the turntable and get some proper lighting, and you can have a proper look at them. I'm thinking, actually, you know what I'm thinking? Thinking what I should do is get a light box or something. I can put these things in a light box and show you them properly, because we always struggle with the lighting and stuff. So I'm probably look into that, get a light box. But like I say, we should finish these today, no problem. Get them finished. And just base them up, and then we can start on this we have a crack at that. And that's just the that's just the basic kit. So we've got other stuff here that we're gonna use to jolly it along. Sandbags and barricades and tank traps and so on and so forth. So we'll add all that to it and make a better model out of it than what it is. So that's where we're at. I'm going to get on and do these last few highlights and we get these finished. And, oh, that's one thing I have got to do today. Is seek out my spares box in the other room and get the spares ready for the next 12 figures that we do, the next 12 British Airborne, because we'll add the backpacks and the shovels and anything else we got, entrenching tools and so on and so forth. We'll add all that and we'll make a better job of the next batch of figures. And next time we'll be a bit more careful because we missed a couple of numbers on some figures. So I know there's one figure here that's got a big number stamped in the back of his leg that we missed. So I'm annoyed about that. But so there you go. Anyway, I'm going to go and crack on with this. It's been here 10 minutes already, rambling about much, and got to do that date palm in a bit and repot that if I can get it out of the pot now, because it's pot bound. So we'll do that, and hope you're all well. Anybody that's subscribed recently, thank you very much. It's very good of you. If you haven't subscribed, I always say it, I know, but just push the button down below and the bell and all that business, and you won't miss anything. Lots of interesting things coming up, as well as 132. We've got 172nd stuff to do. British Airborne, more British Airborne. 28mm pike and shot. Medieval figures. Romans, Saxons, Vikings. Yeah, English Civil War. Got all sorts here. As well as things I'm not going to tell you about because that's a surprise for later on. So anyway, I'm rambling. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, thanks for your comments. Hope you're all well. See you in the next one.